Hello everyone and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Bondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from the world. This is episode number 199 for the week of October 26, 2020.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. It's been a minute since I had a podcast episode go up. I do apologize, but we are back. Lots of pin news to discuss. Only going to be going over some of the more recent things that have come out at Disney parks and around the world. If you want to see everything, of course, just head over to the website, DisneyPinsBlog.com, click on the blog tab, or just type in DisneyPinNews.com and it'll take you directly there. You can see all of the blog posts that have gone up in the past few weeks. First, let's start off with housekeeping. I do want to say congratulations to our October giveaway, Linda B. in New York. Congrats on winning the Maleficent Disney Villain's Lair pin. It's a nice one. Thanks to everyone who entered. We will have a new giveaway coming soon. But let's get into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Shop Disney. They had a lot of new pin releases in the past week. First one features the Aristocats 50th anniversary, and this is a jumbo pin. Limited edition of 2,000 with a retail price of $69.99. That was released on October 19th. All of the characters there around the piano, playing their instruments. Very colorful. Someone on Instagram posted the actual pin. It looked really nice. So if you're an Aristocats collector, I'm sure that was one you'd probably want to add to your collection. Next is a 3 Caballeros jumbo pin, which I do collect 3 cab pins. I didn't purchase this one. I thought it looked pretty nice, but it is a high retail price there, coming in at $70. It's limited edition of 2,000. Has all the characters on it with palm trees and the blue in the background. Very colorful pin there at Shop Disney. Next was a Pinocchio 80th anniversary pin set. This one is limited edition of 2,100 with a retail price of $69.99 again. There's 5 different pins. You have Geppetto, Pinocchio, Figaro, Cleo, the fish in the bowl, Jiminy Cricket, and then the clocks. And all these pins I just mentioned previously released at Disney Store Japan and I think UK as well. Next at Shop Disney was a Sorcerer Hat pin that was extremely popular. This is from the Wishes Come True Blue collection, which benefits Make-A-Wish Foundation. Very nice. But beautiful pin here. Blue and silver glitter embellishments on of the Sorcerer Hat. Limited release with a retail price of $15.99. That was released on Thursday, October 22nd at shopdisney.com. And then I heard it was also released at Disney Store retail locations around the world. And I believe it was also released at Downtown Disney out at Disneyland. So lots of different locations for that pin. It did sell out online very quickly, though. Another pin that sold out very quickly was the next Midnight Masquerade pin set. This one featuring Ursula. And this was pretty random. It released on Tuesday, October 20th, but not on the Merch Pass system. The previous 2 releases, Series 1 and Series 2, were both on Merch Pass, but this one just dropped like a regular release and did sell out very quickly as well. And then last at Shop Disney, there was an X-Men pin set. This is a 5-pin set. Looks like comic poster art with an X-Men logo as well. Limited edition of 2,000 on that one with a retail price of $59.99. So yeah, lots of Shop Disney pin releases all online within the last week. Next, we're going to head over to Box Lunch. They just had one recent pin release, and it is an Aristocats pin set featuring the 3 cats playing with yarn. And the retail price for that 3-pin set is $16.90. Next, we'll head over to Hot Topic. We have more Baby Yoda pins. There are just so many pins right now featuring the child from Star Wars Mandalorian. It's getting a little crazy. But there was a new blind box pin set at Hot Topic. Features 6 different pins. These look like they're in soft enamel. So they will have the dips and the paint on them. A couple unique designs on here that we haven't seen before, because I know a lot of these are repeat designs, so it's nice to see something a little bit different for Baby Yoda. And retail price for that is $8.90, 1 pin per box. You can get that at Hot Topic retail locations and online at hottopic.com. Next, the very first Soul pin was released for the upcoming movie, Disney Pixar Soul. And it features 2 characters from the film called Joe and 22. It has the 2 characters on the pin, and below it reads Soulmates. So yeah, very first pin for that new film coming up Retail price $8.90 for that one as well. And then finally, a hot topic, another recent pin release featured Tinkerbell with glitter embellishments on her. And same retail price on that one, $8.90. Next, we're going to head over to FiGPiN. They have a new pin release series this week featuring The Nightmare Before Christmas. We have 2 pins featuring the Mayor, 2 Oogie Boogie pins, 2 Jack Skellington pins, 1 in Santa version, 2 Sally pins as well. Some of these are exclusive to Walmart though. We have a breakdown in the blog post at Disney Pins blog, and of course you can hit up FiGPiN.com, they have the breakdown there. These will release this Wednesday, October 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific time at FiGPiN.com, and then I think they'll just be in Walmart retail locations and maybe Walmart.com, I'm not sure on that. But there are 2 FiGPiN exclusives that are limited edition of 2,000, and that's the Sally and Mayor pins. Those are the rare ones of the bunch. Next, we'll head over to Loungefly. The most recent pin release featured Disney Villains. This one actually came out last week, but I want to mention it because it was pretty popular. Lots of different villains on this pin. A huge Chernabog in the background. You have Maleficent, Jafar, Captain Hook, Cruella de Vil, Evil Queen, and Ursula on this pin. Limited edition of 1,500. Then this week, on Tuesday, October 27th, is the Vampire Mickey pin. So this is a hinge pin. It looks like a coffin. On the front, it reads, "Do not disturb." And then when you open the pin up on the inside is Vampire Mickey Mouse. And that is limited edition of 2,000. It's one of the higher edition sizes we've seen from Loungefly. Next, we're going to head over to Artland. I just had a recent video go up on the YouTube channel, but if you missed that, there were 3 newer releases from Artland. 2 LE100 jumbo pins, one featuring the 101 Dalmatians, beautiful stained glass pin, and the other one features Chernabog, another gorgeous pin there. And then the 2 latest LE250 pins feature Winnie the Pooh. One is called Honey Winnie, with Pooh with his honey pot below a tree. And then the other one is called Snow Pals, with Tigger and Pooh, and there's snowflakes on the pin. Both of those are available at dpbstore.com and other select retailers around the world. Okay, now let's head overseas to Hong Kong Disneyland. They had 2 more releases for Halloween, and these pins feature Duffy and Friends. Both of them are limited edition of 500 and glow in the dark, and they both read Boogie Ween on it. But yeah, the pins read Trick or Treat as well. Next at Hong Kong Disneyland, there were 2 pins for the Pin Trading Nights events, which I believe was canceled due to COVID, but the pins still released, and both of them feature Maleficent. There's a regular logo pin, and then a bigger one that is a Magic Access exclusive, which is their annual pass holder pin. Both of those are limited edition of 500. And then finally at Hong Kong Disneyland was the next pin in the Chinese Zodiac series, and this one's very popular because it features Remy from Ratatouille. I love this pin, a beautiful gold frame on it, the silhouette of Remy cooking, and that pin is limited edition of just 400. Okay, now we're going to move over to Disney Parks in America. And first I want to mention quickly the latest cast member pin releases. I'm sure you guys have seen the Disney Pins blog social, and even the website in the past 2 weeks have been pretty heavy on cast member pin releases. That's because they just released April through October monthly pins in the Music to My Ears collection and the Movie Anniversary collections here in Florida at Cast Connection. So that is a cast member only store. You used to be able to take guests with you, but right now it's only cast members, and all of those pins released there. There was also a Halloween 2020 pin featuring Mickey Mouse that also released for cast members. So yeah, a bunch of new cast member pin releases, all backed up from the closure since March. So lots of monthly pins released there. But now we'll move into regular Disney parks. A lot of this is here at Walt Disney World that released. The first thing is the Holiday Stockings pin set. So this is the latest booster pin set for Disney parks for the holiday season, and it features 6 different stockings with presents and candy canes popping out of them. They're themed to different characters. I think the characters that they're themed to are Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Pluto, Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, and Daisy Duck. Some of the designs are a little different. It was kind of difficult to see which character it was, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. 6 different pins on this booster pin set with a retail price of $24.99, and that is open edition. Also, speaking of holiday pins at the parks, we're seeing a ton of new releases. These are all open edition pins here for the holiday 2020 season. They feature Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel. I'll quickly go through them, but the blog post is up at Disney Pins blog with photos of all of these pins and the retail prices. And I'm also probably going to be doing a separate video on YouTube taking a closer look at all of these new pins. I think we're still missing one that hasn't been released yet. But the first one features a Mickey and Minnie under the mistletoe kissing. Most of these have a retail price of $9.99. Next is a Mickey gingerbread pin. A Goofy pin gift wrapping. He's all wrapped up in a bunch of paper there. A 2-pin set featuring Chip and Dale. A Winnie the Pooh pin. They are decorating the Christmas tree there. Pooh, Tigger, and Piglet. Then you have a Lilo and Stitch pin. A Slinky Dog pin from Toy Story. I love that one. A Muppets pin featuring Ozzy and Gonzo. And then we get into the Star Wars pins. These are really popular as well. You have the Millennium Falcon gingerbread cookies. The Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and Stormtroopers as carolers. A Yoda pin. He's using the Force and putting the star on top of a Christmas tree. Love that. R2-D2 and Jawa. And then we get into Marvel. We have the first one reads Season Greetings with Rocket and Groot. And then the second one there is Spider-Man, and it reads 'Tis the Season. So yeah, these are Disney Parks exclusives. You should be able to find them at Disneyland soon, but most of these have been spotted already at Walt Disney World. They have been going pretty fast. I know I went to Disney Springs at Disney's Pin Traders, and there one day, and went the next day, and most of them are already gone. I spotted them at Epcot and a few of the hotel resorts as well. But I'm sure they'll be continue to be stocked here throughout end of October here, and of course November and December. And I'm not sure if any of these are going to be appearing online at Shop Disney. I assume some of them may be, if not all, because the same thing happened with the Halloween pins. They did appear online as well. Okay, next at Disney Parks was a brand new Star Wars The Mandalorian booster pin set. And I like this one. Finally, we get some different designs here for the Mandalorian and the Child. One features a different scene of the planet, and it's a pin-on-pin design, which is really nice. We have another standard one there of him in his carriage, but then we have another different one. It's the Mandalorian and the Child silhouette with a really nice yellow-orange background. That 3-pin set was spotted at Mouse Gear in Epcot on October 21st. Open edition with a retail price of $27.99. And then lastly, we'll get into the most recent individual pin releases at Disney Parks. Some of these were at Walt Disney World, and I think one of them was out at Disneyland. We did see 2 more pins featuring the Child from The Mandalorian. The first one is like a rubber-styled pin, that PVC rubber design. I spotted this one at Pop Century Resort. Retail price is $12.99. Next up was a limited release pin featuring the Child. And this one is a swivel. His head moves back and forth. That is limited release with a retail price of $15.99. Next, there was a brand new Beauty and the Beast pin, this one featuring the Beast, and it reads, "Don't let the pretty face fool you. I'm a beast." The retail price on that pin is $12.99, open edition, spotted at Disney Springs. Next is the Halloween 2020 limited edition pin, and this one was actually spotted out at Disneyland first. It was at Disney's Pin Traders at Downtown Disney. It features Winnie the Pooh, limited edition of 4,000 with a retail price of $17.99. That one should be appearing here at Walt Disney World, I'm assuming this week, since it is Halloween at the end of the week. And then we had 2 new open edition pins featuring Disney's Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World. One is just a logo pin, very nice. And then the second one is the Totem Pole pin with Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Humphrey. That one's $12.99 and the logo one was $9.99. So yeah, tons of pin releases at Disney Parks, lots of surprises recently. There was also the Frozen 2 pins that recently released featuring Elsa, Anna, Olaf, and Bruni. And that was pretty much just been in the past week and a half. Since I've done a podcast episode, when was that? Probably like 3 weeks ago now. There have been even more since I've done the last podcast episode. So if you are behind on the pin news, just like I said before, head over to DisneyPinsBlog.com, click on the blog tab, or DisneyPinNews.com, and you'll be able to go through all the pages there. But, whew, lots of pin news. I think that's going to do it for episode number 199 of the DPB podcast. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Hope you have a great week and a happy Halloween. See ya.